What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about Game Changers Volume 9 coming to College Football 25 Ultimate Team. Talking about this drop, who I think is going to be good from this drop, who I don't think is going to be super good from this drop as well. Now, as I do dive into this thing, I do think, this is about the time where we're going to start seeing some things really happen in this game and cards start to get crazier and crazier as we are heading into the new season. Now, as we do dive into this thing, man, please smash that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I really do appreciate all of the recent support. Now, we're going to start it off here talking about Vince Young. Spread scheme. Texas team chemistry obviously comes with that one ability. Vince Young comes with that 97 speed. Throwing stats look good here. The 96 throw power looks good. Obviously, other throwing stats look ideal. I'm trying to think for the last Vince Young card we saw. I think like maybe his player traits were wrong or maybe his throw. I think it was his throw accuracy, honestly, for Vince Young. That was really, really, really poor. So hopefully the throw accuracy on this Vince Young is a lot better than it was obviously in the past there. There's not going to be too many better than this Vince Young. I think from what I'm seeing right here from the card and what he is going to be able to provide for you, he is going to be tough to beat. Hopefully the player traits, throw accuracy are good on this card. If they are, like I mentioned, this card is the real deal. Next up, we do see Jalen Ramsey, cornerback. How many Jalen Ramsey cards are we going to get this year? We saw one early on. We saw, I think, what was it, a 95 overall Jalen Ramsey as well. This Jalen Ramsey is going to be really solid. You guys can see what he looks like. 6'1", 97 speed, 98 acceleration, great in man, great in zone, great in press, comes with an ability. Change of direction on the card probably is going to be very solid as well. And so when I'm looking at Jalen Ramsey, I just don't see many flaws in the card. A lot of times, again, I'm not looking for cards to be bad, but a lot of times I'm looking to be like, okay, well, what is wrong? Or why is this card not that best of the best? And for Jalen Ramsey, honestly, guys, I don't really see it. Like, at that cornerback position, I genuinely don't think there's going to be too many better, especially if you do play that press man coverage. And he does obviously come with that good change of direction. Again, I'm not saying for sure he's going to or for sure he's not, but those are the things that for me, I am looking at for Jalen Ramsey, who I do believe is going to be a really solid option for you guys in this game. And again, I'm not saying Jalen Ramsey is going to be perfect. I'm not, but he looks really good. And when I say not perfect, sure, you could maybe wish his zone coverage was a little higher, stuff like that. But to me, he looks ideal as long as that change of direction is good. Ronnie Lott up next, zone strong safety. I feel like we have gotten a lot of great safeties in the game recently. Again, when I did my safety list today, go watch it if you haven't. I felt like, wow, we've got a lot of good ones. Ronnie Lott here, 6 foot tall, 97 overall, 96 speed, 95 acceleration, good zone coverage, good hit power. I wish the man coverage was slightly higher because when I'm looking at him, I feel like we've got a lot of safeties that can do what he can do. Unless that change of direction is like a 97 or 98, I'm just not super high on Ronnie Lott at that strong safety position because it's just like we've got cards with 97 speed. We've got cards with good zone coverage across the board. Like, again, if the man coverage was the 97, then maybe we got something here to talk about. But to me, I just think we've got a lot of safeties in the game that can do what Ronnie Lott can do. And I'm not hating because, again, he does come with that ability. If you're on that 4-3 multiple scheme, obviously could hype him up a little bit more. I have a tough time really getting behind Ronnie Lott here. I do. I'm not saying that the card is horrible, but if you want to talk about him as being one of your favorite safeties in the game, I really want to hear why. 6 feet tall, not great in man coverage. I really am wondering, if you really run zone coverage, what makes this card better than a guy like Derwin James? I guess that's what I'm thinking about right here. Darrelle Revis. There's just no way they're giving us another Darrelle Revis with Jalen Ramsey. I mean, I feel like we've gotten Darrelle Revis and Jalen Ramsey so many different times. And it's just to me, and I'm an Iowa fan, right? But have we seen a Josh Jackson? Have we seen a Desmond King? I'm just being honest with you. Those are the guys that I would love to see in this game as an Iowa fan if you did want a new corner. And it's just I just feel like that's one of the reasons. I've honestly not played college football that much recently. It's because we're just getting rinse and repeat type of guys. Are we seriously getting another Darrelle Revis? And I want to know if people in the comments are No, TJ Warren. So we got another TJ Warren. Nice. Okay, so that's nice. I don't like ruining things, but it looks like we're gonna get another. Did I say TJ Warren? My goodness, what in the bubble? TJ Warren, Tyler Warren card. But I just, again, I it's hard for me to be really hyped. But let's look at Desmond. Or I said Desmond. I'm thinking about Desmond King. Let's look at Darrelle Revis. 5'11", 97 speed acceleration, 99 man coverage, good press. Obviously, press man coverage, Darrelle Revis is going to be a beast. It's just, to me, I mean, wow, surprise, surprise. You know, like, it's just sad to me. And then Jared Verse, another card we've seen plenty of. How many AJ Epenesas do we have in the game? I'm just asking, right? As an Iowa fan, if you want to give us a defensive end, why not give us him? Jared Verse, 93 speed, 94 acceleration, block shed, gets after the quarterback well. The card's good. The problem I have is, where's the creativity? You know, like, I mean, yes, his stats are good, but we've seen how many Jared Verse cards in this game. It's just like, wow, it does not make sense to me at all. And then another Tyler Warren. I mean, holy cow. Holy cow. And I can't wait for the overall bump. Vince Young's a cool card because we haven't seen him in forever. Ronnie Lott I like because at least he's unique. But like Darrelle Revis, Jared Verse, Tyler Warren, are we serious? Like, this is what we've got cooked up. And Tyler Warren's incredibly good. I'm not hating on that. But it's just like, are we serious? He's literally the same as this card. Why are we getting another Tyler Warren? It just does not add up to me. It does not make sense to me. You know, they've got, this game has got so much potential. You want to bring in a tight end. There's a long list of guys at the tight end position that I can talk about here. I just don't think you want me to. You know, like TJ Hawkinson, how many of his cards do we got? How many Noah Fants? You know, like, it drives me absolutely crazy. Sam Laporta, does he even have a card? I mean, why are we getting 9 Tyler Warrens? This is what drives me crazy about this game is if you've got all of these different guys that you could bring into the game, why are we getting, and I don't even care if you give us one rinse and repeat, but this is his 9th card of the game. What are we doing? Like, honestly, again, this is honestly stat-wise isn't that bad. Obviously, we're seeing an overall bump soon, but statistically speaking, these cards are decent. It's hard for me to get super hype when this is literally the 19th Tyler Warren we've got. When this is literally the 9th Jalen Ramsey, the 9th Revis card. It's really, really tough for me and difficult for me to be like, yeah, let's go, like super excited about it. I just can't. And so that's my thoughts on it. I actually think this drop is halfway decent. I just think it's tough for me because of it just being basically all rinse and repeat type of stuff. That's the tough, difficult part for me when I'm looking at this. It's just like, really, man? Like, really? Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat all across the board. So I guess that's where I'm at. That's my thoughts. You guys can let me know yours on this down below in the comments. Again, I'm not trying to be that negative when I'm looking at this, but it's just, again, it's just difficult for me not to be right now when I'm looking at this drop and thinking we've already seen these cards 9 million times. Why are we continuing to see them? It genuinely does not make sense to me. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Sorry for the negativity, but I'm over it. I'm over seeing these cards and not seeing any creativity behind it. Again, call me negative, call me what you want, but I think it's the truth, man. I think it's absolutely the truth. When you look at this drop, there's just no real creativity with it. So obviously decent drop, stat-wise, skill-wise, but it's a rinse and repeat drop that I'm just not super stoked about. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.